And Lester always tells me, Jamie, one day she's just not going to come home. Rephrase. We have a problem. The beagles have been gone all day. Sometimes when Jake, Lester, and Ellie go do work in the back, the beagles find themselves having the time of their lives. This beagle has come back covered in dirt, her tail hanging down, which is weird, and limping. And the worst part is, there's no Sookie. So, we're gonna have to go down in the woods because it's getting dark out. We're gonna have to see if we can find Sookie. Beagles, y'all. Beagles put their nose to the ground, lose all track of time. And Sookie's done this to us a few times in the past. And I know that this is like her thing, living her best life. And Lester always tells me, Jamie, one day she's just not gonna come home. And in your heart, you have to know that she is doing what she loves, and this is her living her best self. But as a mom, I can't come to grips with that. So I'm gonna take you all with me and see what we find. All right, we are headed to the back. And Sookie has done this before. She eventually has come home, and I've looked at, excuse us, Ivy.
Baby, move.
Come on, Ivy. Thank you.
Coming around, baby.
Look out. There we go. She has scared us times before, and then eventually came home. I joke and say that she had to take a nap, but it stresses me out. I know that she's 12 years old. And she sleeps a lot anyway. And just to think that maybe her little body gives out or something, and that she just needs me, I just would never forgive myself if I wasn't at least looking. And she may very well be doing that. Nap it off and take her time to get home thing, or might be still have something up a tree. I don't know.
I know she's not napping at all, baby.
Well, either way, if she's hurt, I just would never forgive myself if I didn't go look. It's getting dark pretty quick though. Now, you said you saw her today down here?
Yeah, I got video. I'll video with her down here.
Okay.
Her, Ritz,
The boxers don't do this mess. Boxers just love to run. Beagles, they just get on a trail of something and they can't hang it up. It's like compulsive. It's like Lex and those dang blue drinks from McDonald's. Cannot let it go. The woods are totally creepy at night, by the way.
We just drove through a cold patch where it got,
Yes.
It was warmed off, it got super cold.
It dropped like 15 degrees. You could feel it. Now it's back up to warm.
Yeah.
Such a creepy feeling. Sookie! Man, I hear no bark. No whine. Sookie! Now, Sookie's not a dog that just runs away. Like, she knows her boundaries. She knows which land is ours. Whoa, what was that?
Same Tiana. Listen, it's like you said a while ago, though. Sookie has done this so many times before.
I know.
And we've done this so many times before. And here's the thing. We're never going to find her. And you already know that. You already know we're not going to find her.
I know.
She's going to come dragging in sometime tonight, though. And then she's going to be laid up for a week.
Yes, she won't be able to walk.
No, I know. And so you can't take that out of her.
I know.
And so as many people are going to say you should not let her out, you can't not let her out. That's in her blood. It's her instincts, and you just can't take that out of somebody.
I know.
Or something.
But I want to reiterate, she doesn't go to the neighbors. She doesn't like run away.
No. She's in these woods and she's run herself ragged.
Yeah. And she has come home at 1 a.m. before 2 a.m. and
Yep.
oh, Lester, we've both done that to ourselves too in our younger days. I know we have.
Yeah. Just drive down by the river. Cross. Come on, Sook!
Man. The river's so still.
Yep.
I don't know. I've ever seen the river that still. I wish I could show people, but I can't. Hold on.
No, you can't see that.
Okay, let's drive across the back ridge and I don't know. One more dip into the back and I guess we'll head home and I don't know. Sookie!
Come on, Sook!
I feel like we're in the Blair Witch Project right now. Sookie!
I was thinking about scary stuff when I was driving my bus.
Oh no.
And when I dropped off my very last student, I always look in my mirror to make sure there's no one else back there. And for some reason, I was scared to look in my mirror.
Seriously?
It was 4:30 in the afternoon, and I was scared to look in my rear view mirror. I mean, the bus mirror, you know the one I'm talking about that looks like at all the seats, by fear of seeing some little girl or some little boy, ghost boy or ghost girl looking at me. Because if I had looked in my mirror and there had been a kid on that bus, I would have stopped that bus, I would have pulled that brake and jumped out the door. Used my cell phone to call for backup.
Oh no.
And then when my boss or whoever shows up, would have to explain to them that I saw a kid on my bus.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, well, duh. Kids ride the bus.
Kids ride the bus, Lester.
But I'd be like, wait a minute. No, that's the thing.
Man. Alright. I'm creeped out completely now that you're talking about ghosts on your bus. And
what if we turned on the side-by-side and right when the lights come on, listen to me. Just imagine this. There was a child right there.
Listen.
No, listen, hold on. Normally, you'd always rush to that child and grab it and save it. But what if you turn on the side and there was a child sitting there just staring at us, like with a knife?
Not it. Not it.
So you would want to run from that child.
I would make you run to it. I ain't it. No.
No, I
you're
mean
a
run.
man.
I would run from that child.
No. You're the man.
Listen, so I've always said this. This is gonna maybe not come off. It maybe get a little bit weird to city folks, but there's not an animal, not a creature, okay, in these woods that I'm afraid of as far as sitting here spooked out by. Nothing.
I would agree with you on that.
Something could cross right there in front of us, and I would be fearful of what it could do, but I'm not going to be spooked out by it.
Yes.
But the craziest thing spooked me out. Me and Dan used to come hog hunting, and for hog hunting they only come out at night. All right.
Sure.
So what we would do is come up before dark and spread our corn out. We'd spread corn all over a flat just like this. And then we would each climb up into different trees. We'd have these little tree stands.
Oh my gosh.
And we'd be about 100 yards apart. Him on one and me on the other, but you couldn't talk to each other, right?
Right.
Because you have to yell and holler. So we would just sit quiet. And sometimes if we were lucky, the hogs would come up between us and we'd be shooting down at them, right? Well, get this. There were times when I would doze off up in my tree stand. We always made them big enough. It was always a sheet of plywood size, so 4 by 6, which is plenty of room to lay down and, fall asleep on. And I would do that a lot. And sometimes when I would wake up, not knowing what time it was, not knowing whatever, I was always afraid if I happened to look down, there'd be like a child looking up at me. Wow. I don't know why I would be scared of a child. Because if I saw a man looking up at me, I'd probably shoot his head off.
Oh my gosh.
But I would not want to shoot at a child, but I would be scared not to shoot.
I can't say that I've ever thought about any of that at all.
Kids scare me.
Apparently,
Like ghost kids, I mean. Not real kids, but ghost kids.
Real kids scare me, specifically middle schoolers and high schoolers.
No.
Well, before a kid jumps out with a knife here at us, I think that I'm done here.
Jamie!
Lester Morrow.
What if the sound if I didn't start?
That would have been terrible.
That like a lighthouse calling us home.
A beacon in the night.
Like a beacon in the night.
Oh, there's hay.
Yes.
I was like, what kind of congregation are we having over here?
Drive over there?
Yes.
Hold on.
They just got done eating dinner.
Oh, they're all here.
And the gang is all
horses.
here.
Hey, Pearl friend.
Goodness.
Hi, babies.
Man, oh man, that must be some delicious hay. Hi, babies. Well, good to see y'all. I guess we know what you're going to be doing all night. Bucky's like, what?
So, yeah, they're all here. Everyone knows.
Yeah, every single big. Well, Tex is locked up. Poor Tex.
Here she is.
Are you kidding me right now?
Nope. Baby. Girl.
Sookie.
Girl, we've been looking for you and it looks like crazy. What kind of a game is that you're playing?
Really? Which way could she have come up?
Come on behind us. She's waddling in.
Yes, she is.
She is waddling herself in there.
She's like, what? It's dinner time. I'm home.